I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was an island. California dreaming of
your wedding dress.
I know where that's you know where.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. You know the preacher likes to go. He knows I'm gonna stay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. California dreaming. Oh, oh, on such a winter's day. The sky is grey, and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk, oh, on a winter's day. If I didn't go.
To turn personal adversity into an opportunity to help others has guided me in good times and in bad times throughout my life. And it was inspired by the strongest woman I ever knew. My mother. My mother, Mika, survived 3.5 years in a Japanese concentration camp in World War II by helping those who were far worse off than she was. And her message of living with an open heart despite even the toughest times has stayed with me, and it's a message that we're committed to sharing with people around the world. I see amazingly generous, wonderful people. I see our real friends. I want to do a shout out to 20-something fans that came from France and Germany and all met on the internet, and they all came all the way here for this tonight. And I just want to give a shout out to them, because you know, when you're an actress and you perform and you do things like Dr. Quinn or whatever it is I do, you know, it's not about networks, it's not about numbers, it's about people like this around the world who just, you know, they go on the internet, I don't know how they do it, and they connect with everyone from every country, and they become friends, and they become amazing people, and they showed up. I mean, that's unheard of, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you, all of you, really, and thank you for everything that you do for me on that crazy internet thing that I don't understand at all. I'm trying.
I'll pretend I'm doing a scene from the show. Okay. Here, Joe, come. I'm doing a scene. I'm doing a scene. Well, Sully, welcome to my cafe. Yeah. I'll give you a stick.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Mr. Sully. I know. Exactly.
Get you one more gosh move, most bucket.
And a boom shakalaka to you too.
the Cheyenne I remember from the show. Sounds French.
Do you still do the...
Yeah. Every guest now I have to carry through here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then when we hit the wagon up there.
Right, you get some blood.
Remember there was the water tower?
They had to get them stoned. And that was
Your house.
exactly the house where my hair got cut.
And then there was the windy day that I loved.
You see, just close your eyes and breathe.
all of this stuff, he was trying to catch us.
It was a big.
Oh, meanwhile, he didn't want to tell me because every time I would hear the S word, I'd freak. And so he was running and he was, and I said, what happened? Oh, there was a snake, and I started screaming and freaking out in the car. Meanwhile, the snake was nowhere around.
Yeah, you couldn't tell Jane there was snakes either, because one time, first thing in the morning, we're out shooting the scenes, and there's a snake literally going underneath our horses. Oh. It went by, and then later I was like, there's a snake.
The only way that
I look like this is a bait.
the only way it could have worked later, I thought, was Jane should have just looked at this with raisins of doll.
Yeah.
And that way it would have, but you know, of course, hindsight's 20/20.
And it was all improvised, so.
So it was all improv.
Breathe out, breathe in, American oxygen. Every breath I breathe, chasing this American dream. Breathe out, breathe in, American oxygen. Every breath I breathe, chasing this American dream. We sweat for a nickel and a dime, turn it into an empire. Oh, breathe in this feeling, American oxygen. Oh, American oxygen. Oh, Los Angeles, we leave you now. At the setting of your skies, and as we leave the comfort of your ground, with your angels we will fly. Well, you carried us in broken dreams, like a mother does her sons. We were scattered across your dirty streets. We were dying one by one, and you held us in your city lights. When our eyes had lost the stars, and we made our peace with lonely nights, and you healed our broken hearts. Well, they say the big one's gonna come, and will fall into the sea, but we will know that then your work is done, and your angels will go free, and your angels will go free.
Now Square, we still call it that. Probably wondering where it is. We normally take you in there, but we can't do that right now because they're setting up for production in that area. As I said, we work around production, but Courthouse Square is still there, using the Back to the Future films, among others. And keep looking to your right, you're going to see a brownstone neighborhood. Now I'm going to show you how this painting to your left is used to expand this area. With that brownstone neighborhood, here's a scene from Bruce Almighty. It's the dog! Jim Carrey's inside of a soundstage at this point, but as soon as he leaves, he's on our back lot in that brownstone neighborhood. Take a good look inside in the buildings in the background of this scene. That's the painting on your left. Pretty cool. Famous for westerns, hundreds of them were filmed on our lot. Stars such as Audie Murphy, Tex Ritter, Hoot Gibson, Jimmy Stewart, and John Wayne walk down the streets of our back lot. We're in the Old West right now. We call this 6 points. At one time we had 6 different streets with 6 different towns converging at a center point. This came in handy for directors of the silent era. They could film 6 different westerns at the same time because they weren't recording sound. Can you demonstrate the Old West in 6 points as Jimmy Fallon? Take it, Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, what he said. Well, here we are in Little Europe, and if you're looking for pirates, this was Justice Tortuga for the first 3 Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean film starring Johnny Depp. Little Europe is most famous for the classic horror films filmed here, such as Dracula, Frankenstein, The Wolfman, The Mummy. And coming up on your left is The House, featured in Hallmark Channel's Home and Family, hosted by Mark Sanders and Christina Ferrari. They're working in there right now. I gotta get off the microphone. Feel free to take pictures. Krusty Burger. Can't be good for you. I read someone in charts about the attack. They submerged or died. I know that guy. That's George, or Jorge. That's another mess voice time. As long as he doesn't go flatters at all, this man is a trained professional. I understand to do a job like this, you have to have a lot of guts out there. And here's his. You know when you tax the rough person that yellow barrel? Well, that's hot. That's Africa hot. It's kind of hot. Want to see it again? Where do you go, because that's hot? What's that? I've heard that before. You know Gabrielle, that's right next door to the Munsters? Yes, I said it. That lilac-colored home is the home to the Munsters, for the Munsters television series by Craig Wynn and Yvonne Picardo. Next door to that, you got a yellow house with white trim. That was Susan's home. Susan, portrayed by Terry Hatcher. Her next-door neighbor, Lynette. Lynette, portrayed by Felicity Huffman. For a long time, all these houses were empty shells. You can only do exteriors on the street. When Desperate Housewives came along, they decided to remodel the houses, turning them into practical sets so that you could film on the inside as well as the outside. At the end of the cul-de-sac is a house that was once pink. That was Edie's home. Edie, portrayed by Nicolette Sheridan. Then it was Renee's home. Renee, portrayed by Vanessa Williams. The fences and shrubbery were adorned with wisteria flowers, thus the name Wisteria Lane. But I read somewhere that the wisteria flower has a poisonous seed with no known antidote. Don't eat the flowers. Don't give them away as gifts. On your left is a light blue 2-story home that was Karen McCluskey's home. Karen McCluskey, portrayed by Catherine Houston. That dark blue two-story home on your left with the brick facing, that was Green's home. Green was portrayed by Marcia Cross. This neighborhood has been featured in dozens of television shows from Leave It to Beaver to Marcus Lowe BMD and the Hardy Boys. Featured in motion pictures that include The Burbs, starring Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher. And it's going to be featured in our upcoming motion picture Ted 2, directed by Seth MacFarlane. Hey, let's take a look at the scene from Desperate Housewives for old time's sake. Who's your own holiday? Well, I can't help thinking that there's something sinister behind you, Bill. I think it's the Bates Motel standing out the Bates home and the Bates Motel.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
We'll stop for a moment and let you take photographs of these historic sets. That is Norman Bates. He's up to his old tricks. Watch me control the space. You, next to the car. We saw what you did. We have pictures. Security's on the way. Put your hands up and freeze. Let's see some ID. Well, that's his M.O. It's a great motel. Too bad we can't stay. They'll never catch us. We have a top speed of 8 miles an hour. Ha ha! Wait, he's walking too fast. He's looking for people dressed in red. Don't take it back. Don't touch this colossal set. Stopping the jam for about 30 seconds. This amazing set is what remains of the neighborhood where Tom Cruise hides out in War of the Worlds. That is an actual 747 jet airplane which was destroyed specifically for this incredible scene. You may stand up and take photographs if you like.
The airplane press site set is the perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision of people.
Yeah, you sit down and talk about the war in the world. I thought, what if the 747 was not right and it couldn't do it?
This is one of the largest sets ever built for a motion picture. Despite the use of these realistic life-size sets, the film still contains.
And yeah.